Welcome to this immersive journey through real-life highways where every turn is a test of courage and every decision holds the weight of life itself. In today's narrative, I bring you into the world of heavy rescue operations unfolding under relentless winter skies along British Columbia's infamous roads. With a focus on the riveting events that shaped Season 2, Episode 2 of Highway Thru Hell, aptly titled Deadlift, I set the stage for a story of teamwork, strategic leadership, and the constant battle against nature's fury. Here, the narrative draws you into the life and determination of Jamie Davis and his skilled crew, a team that faces both the physical dangers of icy highways and the challenges within their ranks. As we progress, you will witness not only perilous rescues and technical recoveries, but also the subtle interplay of personalities and mentorship that drive every decision on those treacherous routes. This tale promises an honest look at resilience under pressure, inviting you to experience the intensity of every moment. The scene opens on a grim winter evening where the biting cold and driving rain transform British Columbia's highways into a treacherous labyrinth. In Season 2, Episode 2, Deadlift, the environment itself stands as a formidable adversary. I paint a picture of a landscape shrouded in darkness, where swirling snow and pounding rain combine to create a mood of both melancholy and high suspense. The atmosphere is heavy with anticipation, as every inch of the road hints at hidden dangers, and every rescue call reverberates with the urgency of life and death. Central to this narrative is Jamie Davis, whose seasoned presence and steady resolve serve as the anchor in a sea of chaos. Alongside him operate veterans like Kevin and Adam, whose contrasting methods in managing emergencies underscore the tension simmering beneath the surface. Newer faces, including Brandon Kodalis and the eager Gord London, find themselves navigating the dual challenges of harsh weather and steep learning curves under the vigilant guidance of Ken Monkhouse. Each element of the episode interlocks to portray a world where precision, intuition, and cooperation are key. The stage is thus set not only for a series of dramatic rescues, but also for the unfolding of personal challenges and internal conflicts that will test every member of the team, drawing viewers into a narrative rich with emotional depth and unyielding determination. As the storm intensifies, the narrative plunges into the heart of the action with an emergency that demands both speed and sensitivity. In a moment when darkness and downpour merge into a nearly impenetrable curtain of rain, a passenger finds themselves trapped beneath a semi-truck that has careened off the slippery road. The scene is painted with vivid imagery, the blurred outlines of heavy machinery and the frantic scramble of rescue lights cutting through the gloom. Amidst the chaos, Jamie Davis emerges not only as a leader, but as a calm force of nature, directing his heavy rescue crew with a composure that stands in stark contrast to the urgency of the situation. Every second is laden with tension as the crew maneuvers their equipment on a slick, unforgiving pavement, aware that one miscalculated move could escalate the crisis into disaster. The narrative captures the visceral sounds of clashing metal and the distant wail of sirens blending with the rhythmic drumming of the rain. While technical challenges abound due to the hazardous conditions, the focus remains on the human element. Each heartbeat, every shared glance of concern, and the silent determination that drives the team forward. In this desperate rescue, the relentless weather serves as both a backdrop and an active participant, heightening the stakes and reminding everyone that nature, in all its fury, respects no man-made plan. This initial emergency sets the tone for the episode, underscoring not only the physical dangers inherent in heavy rescue operations, but also the emotional and psychological toll exacted on those who risk everything amidst the storm. Following the adrenaline of the initial rescue, tensions among the crew begin to surface, echoing the inner turmoil of a team stretched to its limits. Amid the relentless rain and biting cold, friction develops between seasoned operators Kevin and Adam, whose differing philosophies on recovery methods spark conflict at a critical moment. Kevin advocates for a measured, slow winch approach, believing that caution must prevail over haste, whereas Adam's experience tells him that a more assertive, multi-line pull is sometimes necessary to secure a successful outcome. In the midst of this internal struggle, Jamie Davis steps forward as the stabilizing force, his mind racing to reconcile the differing opinions while ensuring that safety remains paramount. This internal discord is felt deeply in every decision made on the slick roadside, where the line between life and disaster blurs with every passing minute. As the team works feverishly to regain control of the unfolding situation, the narrative reveals the emotional undercurrents that drive each man. The strain is visible in their measured breaths and the determined set of their shoulders, painted vividly against the backdrop of a storm that spares no one. Every maneuver executed under the harsh conditions carries the weight of potential missteps, with the tension mounting as the storm continues its relentless battering. Within this crucible, the balance of trust and control becomes the focal point, as Jamie's leadership is tested by both the environmental chaos and the internal conflicts simmering among his operators. This challenging sequence of events emphasizes that in these moments, every decision is a gamble, where precision, experience, and unity are the keys to survival. While external dangers grow fiercer, a quieter yet equally intense drama plays out in the dynamics of mentorship within the team. Ken Monkhouse, with a blend of stern resolve and nurturing care, becomes the guiding force for the less experienced members of the crew, notably Brandon Kodalis and the attentive Gord London. In the chaos of successive emergencies, the value of mentorship becomes all too clear as Ken confronts the challenges of imparting wisdom amidst the unforgiving elements. Brandon's struggle under pressure is met with tough lessons that, while harsh, are necessary to understand the stakes of the job. Meanwhile, Gord's eagerness to learn is met with careful correction, as small mistakes risk becoming costly misjudgments. The narrative details moments when a minor error, such as misjudging the hook point during an urban tow of a BMW, illuminates the stark realities of inexperience. Ken's guidance is portrayed not as mere instruction, but as a living interaction where every decision and every movement are critiqued for the sake of bettering the team's overall performance. The mentor's watchful eye and unyielding standards ensure that even in the midst of swirling snow and cascading rain, the lessons of safety and precision are not lost. His approach, firm yet empathetic, underscores that the road to mastery is paved with both triumphs and tough lessons learned in real time. The ongoing struggles of these younger rescuers juxtapose the seasoned expertise of the more experienced operators, highlighting that every individual, regardless of experience, must evolve under the intense pressures of the job. Nature's wrath is not a momentary visitor in this narrative. It becomes a recurring challenge that forces everyone on the scene to adapt relentlessly. As the storm deepens, the heavy rain gives way to a freezing mix that transforms the roads into a near-icy battleground. In the midst of this chaos, a jackknifed logging truck teeters precariously near the edge of a ravine, presenting a new and urgent crisis. The narrative captures the simultaneous demands placed on the rescue crew, as they are forced to balance multiple emergencies while fighting against the clock and the elements. With each recovery call, the team must face the dual challenges of technical recovery and the ever-present danger posed by the worsening weather. Every rescue becomes a race, not just against time, but against a backdrop that is as unpredictable as it is unforgiving. The relentless drizzle and sudden gusts of wind serve as a constant reminder that nature is an equal adversary, uncompromising and ever-changing. Amid these demanding conditions, the resolute figures of Jamie Davis and his crew maneuver with a blend of precision and intuition, their actions choreographed against the continuing assault of ice and water. This part of the story vividly portrays the physical toll of the environment, highlighting how every movement, every cautious step, and every coordinated maneuver is as much a battle with nature as it is a lifeline for those in danger. As the narrative hurtles towards its climax, the most daunting challenge emerges with the arrival of a gargantuan sea can container, threatening to shut down a major highway artery. Under an onslaught of wind and driving rain, this 40-foot steel container, twisted by the storm's violence, rests precariously across Highway 3, its massive weight a potential harbinger of catastrophe. In this critical moment, every eye is on Jamie Davis as he evaluates the gravity of the situation, his mind racing through every possible risk and strategy to restore order. The rescue crew rallies as if drawn together by a singular, unspoken purpose. With the rotator mobilized, every component of the operation is subjected to an intense focus. Each cable, each stabilizer is engaged in a delicate dance of engineering and instinct. The operation unfolds with measured precision against the backdrop of a hostile environment, where the slightest miscalculation could result in severe consequences. Amid the clamor of persistent radio updates and the low hum of machinery pushing against the elements, the narrative details every painstaking step. Jamie's methodical positioning of the rotator, the synchronized pull executed by the crew, and the hunt for the perfect moment when the frozen chaos yields to controlled movement. As the rescue reaches its peak, the sea-can container is gradually hoisted and repositioned, its massive form slowly liberated from the grasp of nature's fury. The saga of this rescue operation is etched in every bead of sweat and every determined glance, underscoring that it is not only a test of technical skill, but also of unwavering resolve. In this epic moment, the struggle between man and machine, between precision and raw power, is laid bare. Each inch of progress a battle against gravity and the relentless storm. Through this climactic episode, the narrative captures the heart of heavy rescue work, a fusion of courage, ingenuity, and a steadfast commitment to overcoming the impossible. Here, the extraordinary prowess of the crew is celebrated as they turn a near-disastrous scenario into a testament to human resilience, reminding us that even in nature's most formidable moments, determination and teamwork can alter fate. As the turbulent day draws to a close, the reflective tones of the narrative guide us through the aftermath of an ordeal, marked by relentless challenges and heroic efforts. Amid the dissipating storm and the quiet hum of recovery vehicles returning to standby, the focus shifts to the enduring impact of the day's events. Every rescue, every clash of opinions, and every meticulously executed maneuver leaves a lasting imprint on the team, a reminder that the true challenge lies not merely in battling nature's fury, but also in mastering one's inner strength. Jamie Davis's steadfast leadership, the raw determination displayed by every crew member, and the invaluable lessons imparted by Ken Monkhouse converge into a powerful narrative of resilience and growth. The day's trials have forged stronger bonds and underscored the importance of unity under pressure, while also highlighting that even the darkest hours yield opportunities for learning and transformation. As I conclude this chapter of heavy rescue operations, the scene invites us to appreciate the unwavering courage that makes such perilous missions possible. This reflection serves as both an acknowledgement of past triumphs and a promise that new, equally challenging